Hi, wrestling fans. Thanks for clicking on the dreaded D-Rose Report. I'm going to do just one part this time, not two. I may come apart, but I'm still going to do just part one. As reported earlier by TNA, sent out a press release on Friday, which is today, by the way, that Dixie Carter, Hulk Hogan will be making a major announcement on Monday afternoon. Most certain that TNA will be announcing that the Impact is moving to Monday nights, starting in March. But I'm not sure whether they're going to keep the Thursday slot open for a rerun or repeat or not. They might. Following the ratings success of January 4th Monday Night Impact Special, TNA and Impact, or rather TNA and Spike, have been working out a deal that would bring Impact to Monday nights permanently, while there will be a serious hang-up of negotiations. Most major hurdle has been cleared, though, with Spike. Impact's expected to run from 9 to 11 head-to-head with Raw for a straight 2 hours. The show will not be live each week at the beginning. But it's certainly the option is going to be down the road if the show is a success, that the show generates more money for Spike and TNA. The only reason it won't generate as much as you would like is because it's not going to be live, and we're going to know ahead of time what's happening and let the cat out of the bag earlier, so you better go live, huh? Then we won't know what's going on. Except for certain people, like Dave Meltzer. As for what qualifies as a success, it's believed that 1.2, 1.5 is what both sides are kind of expecting on Monday night. There's always a possibility Spike moves the show back to Thursday nights in the event that the ratings fall significantly. But the network said to be behind TNA and will give them some time to establish themselves on Monday night. Vince, put your thinking cap on, see what you can do. This guy might be interesting. Whether TNA kicks any ass or not, it doesn't matter. Maybe to make Vince come up with some new storylines, new stuff, not no ECW replacement. But Bobby Lashley tells Heavy.com that he's under the impression that the relationship between him and TNA has come to an end, and he plans to focus now fully on MMA. Unified Tag Champs, The Miz, is kind of funny, was interviewed by Eric Heck of the Baltimore Sun this week, and told a story about getting kicked out of WWE locker room for 6 months shortly after he joined the company. He said, I got kicked out for eating a piece of chicken over a guy's bag in the locker room, and I got kicked out for 6 months. He said I had to find a place to shower, use the restroom, and to change in. He said I had it pretty rough in WWE because I'm an outsider, and WWE doesn't like that close-knit, they're a close-knit family fraternity type of deal. And once you're an outsider trying to lurk in, they will haze you, and haze you'll get trying to see yourself up for a task, or just hoping that you'll quit. I think Bradshaw used to do a lot of that to people. I think he did a lot of hazing to everybody. He said, but I'm not a quitter. Miz talked about the older guys like Hogan and Flair still wrestling, how the business has evolved in recent years, and his goal for more. By the way, this week's Impact, I'm stuck on that. This week's ECW on Sci-Fi scored a 1.0 cable rating, which is not as good as they've gotten. WWE Smackdown brand will be pulling a double duty on May 16th in Canada. The brand will be running a 1 p.m. show in New Brunswick and a 7 p.m. show in St. John's in New Brunswick. And Mickie James will be making her live concert debut on February 22nd, Nashville, Tennessee, as a part of the Dustin Wells Gift of Music concert. Mickie will be sharing the stage with country music stars as Rascal Flatts, Kelly Pickler, Jason Michael Carroll, Keith Anderson, and Little Big Town. Who? Matches will be airing tonight on Smackdown. It's going to be including Rey Mysterio versus CM Punk, John Morrison versus R-Truth, Drew McIntyre versus Kane, Michelle McCool and Layla takes on Mickie James in a handicap match. Hart Dynasty versus Matt Hardy and the Great Khali. And the main event is going to be Chris Jericho taking on Undertaker in no DQ. Before the final card for Sunday's TNA Against All Odds, we're going to have another round of 8-card stud, which I don't know why they call such thing as silliness, but anyway, TNA World Heavyweight title is the way it's shaping up on the pay-per-view against all odds. It's going to be TNA World Heavyweight title match. It's going to be referee Eric Bischoff. Samoa Joe takes on AJ Styles with Ric Flair. Team 3D takes on Nasty Boys. And like again, I said they're timing that with not a clock watch, but a calendar. 8-card stud match. First round is going to be Abyss taking on Mick Foley. Next round is going to be Matt Morgan taking on Hernandez. Next match is going to be Pope takes on Desmond Wolfe. Another is going to be Mr. Anderson taking on Kurt Angle. WWE is going to Ontario on May 14th. Tickets go on sale, look like March 6th. WWE House Show on May 15th is held at the K-Rock Center, Kingston, Ontario, Canada. If you're up that way, save up your money. WWE also returns to Halifax Metro Center, Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada, May 15th. Tickets go on sale March 20th. WWE returns also to London, Ontario, Canada, May 16th. Tickets go on sale Saturday, March 13th. John Morrison, by the way, worked at ECW Smackdown live event last night in Ecuador, teaming up with Matt Hardy for the first match of the night. Morrison and Hardy defeated the Hart Dynasty. Morrison appeared to be fine, as his injury was reported earlier in the week as being obviously a work, I guess. He didn't crack nothing except his back, maybe, just stretching. Anyway, Michaels noted that here's the deal. Anyway, sources that yesterday said Morrison talked about his ankle broken in 3 places, and he said he was simply joking, playing with the fans. He'd play with an electrical fan. A fan coming back from FCW. Now this is kind of strange. Bryan Danielson down in FCW. Music, Savannah does the ring announcing. The Danielson music hits, same music. Savannah says, coming down to the ring from Aberdeen, Washington, Daniel Bryan, B-R-Y-A-N, Daniel Bryan. So I guess he got him a name change, but if you think Bryan Danielson's not in WWE, he's not. He is, but the name's not. Despite obviously anxiety stems from WWE's decision to pull the entire ECW roster Tuesday in support of the NXT series, the word going around, WWE will keep the bulk of talent on board, and at least for a short term, as been reported extensively and confirmed in a storyline. ECW wrestlers will become free agents and will move either to Raw or SmackDown when NXT resumes Tuesday time slot later this month. While the new roster assignments have not all been finalized, plans at press time keep the key duos and teams together, like Beretta and Croft, Ryder, Mendez, Regal, and Jackson. Although redistributing across the Raw brand and SmackDown rosters, I would change some things anyway, which wouldn't be a bad deal. Former XFL president, longtime WWE employee Basil DeVito Jr. has been promoted to the board of directors. He'll be filling in for former CEO Linda McMahon. Remember her? Kane Powell did a tombstone to one time. Anyway, he's been with WWE since '85 and served as WWE business strategy advisor since '03. Maybe I get this last paragraph in. MSN.com reports that WWE's fourth quarter of 2009 earnings came in below expectations for most financial analysis, and the analysis expected a 0.18 cents per share net income, but WWE recorded 0.15. Analysts also predicts a 123.8 million in the fourth quarter revenue, but WWE reported 117.3 million. And stock prices are down approximately 1% today, so the market didn't push them too bad for falling short. Not good when you predict you're going to do X amount of dollars and you don't. Stockholders don't like that stuff. They want to be told the truth. Hey, thanks for clicking, and if anybody does anything stupid later, I'll be on here. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for clicking. I gotta go.